Hey there, and welcome to Nighttime Smoke Sesh with your friendly neighborhood old bat. How y'all doing today? I'm hanging out. Hey, today's fresh hell. How you doing? Our mommy, mother dearest, how you doing? Hey, Chaparita, how you doing, love? Well, let's go ahead and get started with the content. Yay! Just 3.
Alrighty, I'm fighting a stuffed up nose, but I just wanted to bring up something that apparently everybody overlooked in Jess's live show, and that is the fact that remember I asked her point blank, I said, hey, I prefer Asian women. Are you going to be able to find me an Asian chick up there? She said, oh yeah, no problem, I can find you an Asian chick. And so for those of you that are thinking that she didn't invite me up there, well then why would she tell me she could find me an Asian chick if she didn't invite me up there? Oops. Yeah, kind of a contradictory situation there, huh? Of course she invited me up there.
What Asian chick is gonna fucking want you, you dirty, unwashed fuckface? Oh my God, what the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, what the hell is wrong with you, you son of a bitch? You don't wash yourself. What woman is gonna want you, period? You better just stick to your own species, like a bag lady or something, a fat one. Because that's about as good as you're gonna do, bud. Serious fucking business. That's about as good as you're gonna do. Because you're not quite human. I can't think of a human alive that doesn't bathe for 2 months. It just puts fucking hand sanitizer on their armpits and their privates.
Of course she invited me. And she also said that she could help me find an Asian girlfriend.
Hey,
I told her I prefer Asians. Now, nobody remembers that? None of you trolls remember that from her live show? None of you? Damn, that's pretty sad. Because I remember that. Now, it might not have been her live show. It might have been John's live show. But it was somebody's live show. And she's like, yeah, man, I can find you an Asian girlfriend. No problem. I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah.
Yeah, that just makes me just want to leave my husband and go live with this homeless son of a bitch. Yeah, I sure do. I want to leave my nice home, my good, loving, stable husband for this egotistical son of a bitch here that doesn't even have a home. Not.
She did invite me. For those of you that are saying that she didn't, she did. And as for her 3 properties, one in California, one in Oregon, and one in Washington State, she said those things too. Said she wanted to get rid of one. And I said, well, I'll be more than happy to flip that house for you. Get me a bird dog fee. You get lots of money. Everybody's happy. I go get my own place at that point. No harm, no foul. Obviously, the bird dog fee on a $3 million home is going to be pretty fucking nice, wouldn't you say? I would think so. I would think I'd be able to get my own place with that kind of money. Because the bird dog fee on it's going to be quite substantial. Shit. So, yeah, I shouldn't have no problem getting my own place after flipping a house. And I could take the proceeds of what's left after I get me a place and use that money to...
You're just worried about getting something for nothing.
springboard onto another property that I can flip and make some money off of. And then I just keep leapfrogging like that till I'm old and gray. Well, some would say I'm already old and gray, but I don't believe that, because I know for a fact that this gray hair that you see is a product of nerves.
Nerves?
It has nothing to do with me actually aging. When my father passed at 75, he had black hair. The only gray he had was on each temple.
It's because he dyed it, you idiot. He dyed his hair. I'm 58 and my hair is salt and pepper. Up under here. With some definite hardwood places. Means there's no hair there. I can't help that. It's just one of them things that happened. Sucks. And this dickhead's got a full head of hair. And he's dirty as fuck. Look at that sleeve. Look at that fucking sleeve. And he thinks he's going to get himself a woman. Fucking dirty bastard.
Like Reed Richards. He had a little bit of gray on each temple like Reed Richards. Other than that, the rest of it was black as pitch.
Oh, okay.
So, no, this gray you see is from nerves. It has no bearing on my actual age whatsoever. None. Zero.
My big round ass.
So let's get that out of the way. But anyway, yeah, man. She's like, yeah, man, I can get you an Asian girlfriend. Well, so why would she invite me up there? Or why wouldn't she invite me up there if she told me she's going to get me an Asian girlfriend, right? Yeah, kind of contradictory there a little bit, huh? But I wanted to throw that out there because, apparently word's getting around, oh, well, she never really invited him up there, and she never did this, she never did that. Yeah, actually, she did. Remember, folks, I'm not allowed to lie.
Shit!
I'm not allowed to lie.
Then why do you do it all the time? Then why are you always fucking lying? Why are you always lying? Why are you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying!
She said those things, she said them. Now, like I said, it could be John's live show, it could have been her live show. Hell, it could have been my live show. I don't know, but it was one of the live shows. And I asked her point blank, I said, you going to be able to get me an Asian girlfriend? She said, yeah, absolutely. So there you go. Bada boom, bada bing, baby.
Shut up.
So you trolls were wrong yet again. Sorry, trolls, you were wrong yet again. All right, have a good one. Bye.
Oh, fuck off. You son of a bitch. He's an idiot. He is an idiot. Oh. And now we're going to see something new from Nat's into Pizza. I could make a $500 stretch for an ungodly amount of time if I need to. Especially if I'm in dire straits. He's too stupid to sacrifice anything. Now, When money was scarce and I lived upstate in Fort Wayne, it got bad. It got real bad. It got to where I only ate every other day. I ate every other day, and I ate one meal. It got to, after a while, it didn't bother me. Seriously, it got to where it didn't bother me after a while. Irv doesn't know anything about self preservation. He doesn't know how to, you know, cut a little here, cut a little there, rob Peter to pay Paul to make ends meet. Now, I've unfortunately had to do that. Now, I've had to do some shifty things to keep the utilities on back in my past. You know, write a check the day before payday, keep the lights on, or a couple days before payday to keep the lights on. I've had to do it. You know, it's amazing what you learn when your back's against a wall. It is. It's amazing. You learn little hacks and little ways around things so that you can save money. Hey, Bad Wolf. You were waiting on your mom to die so you could inherit her stuff so you wouldn't have to fucking work. You've been waiting on that your whole fucking life. Or winning the lottery. You're still waiting on that lottery win. Good fucking luck. I'm not waiting on it. I actually work. I like to work. I like to feel useful. I like to feel needed. You don't care to drift through life like a lump of crap through a sewer drain, do you? You just don't. What you did to your kids was unforgivable. You starved them in the name of keeping them slim, but your ass is fat. Now, how come it is that your ass is fat and Shandy's ass is fat, but everybody around you skinny? Why is that, Irv? Why is that, you fat fuck? You know something? You shouldn't count on your mom's things to make your life. Now you did get the property, but you ended up blowing it because you didn't pay the fucking taxes. That's why you're living in your car now. And then you had to let yourself get swindled. You let yourself get swindled because you're stupid. You say you have 190 IQ. I say half that. Then dock another 20 points and you'll have your IQ. Just above room temperature. Hey, Star. Hey, Von Beardo. Oh, shut the fuck.
So, well, here's how. Because I had a relative go into court with a fake will, and I say fake will. Now, see, there's a lot of people saying, "Oh, it was an old will." Well, no, if it was an old will, the old will would have clearly shown that he was only the executive
Oh,
at
hey,
2015.
Mercury.
He was not an executive currently. Because remember, we didn't go in. He didn't come in. He didn't come busting through the double doors at the courthouse until 2021, long after he had ceased being an executor, if he was an executor at all. All right, but anyway, he comes into court with a fake will,
Oh, I'm doing
claiming to
good.
be the
How are you
executor.
doing?
All right.
Ew, you filthy
And then
fuck.
the court said, well, he's got a will and you don't, so we got to go with him, which is bullshit. Because I kept telling the judge, I said, Judge, he's not the executor, hasn't been for years. And mom relieved him of his duties, which she did. All right. So, but he used that executorship power. Oh, and they also gave Larry power of attorney, gave Larry power of attorney and gave him executorship. And so they used that power. Him and Larry both used their powers to drain me of every dime of money I had. Not to mention the fact that James Arnold Pross came over and, against my wishes, threw mom in a nursing home, doped her up with a drug called memantine, which fucks your head all up, and then proceeds to empty out the house, taking anything of value, took all of mom's jewelry out, took
Bullshit. Bullshit. She didn't have anything. She wasn't a millionaire, you idiot. She was pretty well off, but she wasn't no millionaire. Where do you get that she was a millionaire and had money in mason jars and shit? Even I know that that's a load.
took all the money hidden that mom had hidden in the closets and in the shelves and whatnot, because mom had money hidden all over the trailer. But even Larry Frost admitted that mom had 5 million in the closet because he had talked to mom about it. I had talked to mom about it. I had seen that money. There was 5 million in the closet. That's not in dispute. In fact, Millie Frost came back later and said, "Can I have the mason jars?" And I'm like, "No, you may not have the mason jars." Keep in mind, folks, that when somebody steals every dime of money you got, tells your renters not to pay no rent, tells the renters to destroy the properties. When you have somebody that does that to you, and then on top of that, disparages you all over the state, literally the state, then hires a state attorney, a state congressman, excuse me, posing as an attorney, That's
No, he didn't
crazy.
say that.
Okay, anybody that thinks that they can make a living after I've robbed them of their bank account and close their bank account too, because he as an executor, he had the power to close the bank accounts. He took everything out of the bank accounts and closed them all down. All right, you can't live when somebody takes everything you got.
Do you have a job? Do you have some way of maybe supporting yourself rather than waiting for your mom to die so you can inherit her stuff? Huh? No? Do you have any kind of plan? You haven't even paid into Social Security, have you? You worthless cocksucker. You are a worthless cocksucker. You ain't hit a lick in your life. You didn't hit a lick when you had kids. You didn't hit a lick when you were young. And you ain't never hit a lick. Shit. Hey, Grandpa Irv.
Stivers is a state congressman. Yes, he is. You lying son bitch. Get out of my fucking room. Get out of my fucking room, man. Get the fuck out of my room. He is a congressman. He is a Kentucky state congressman. You get the fuck out of my room. You lying son of a bitch. You're not going to come in my room and lie. No, you're not. Because I'll ban you on the spot. Stivers is a Kentucky state congressman who also just happens to be an attorney. Now, again, let me state this for the record so that I don't have to answer this dumbass question 1,000 times.
Sounds like you're losing your voice. We can only hope.
Let me give your ass lymphedema in your feet and legs where your legs swell up like balloons. And the pain was so severe in some cases that I had to be hospitalized. It was that bad. Let me swell your feet and legs up. Let me go into court and get executorship over your fucking estate. Clean out your fucking bank account.
That's all bullshit. You spent the money. Ugh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've seen him. And this guy is nothing but a fucking asshole. He treated Andrea like shit, treated his kids like shit. This guy's gonna die alone. For real. He's gonna die alone. He is a bad man. If anybody's gonna die alone, it's gonna be this son of a bitch. Nobody's gonna come visit his ass in the home. And let me tell you something, Helton. I'm in all kinds of pain. My back is still hurting. And the only relief I get is when I take my medicine at night. It knocks me the fuck out. That's the only relief I get. And I got to go to work where I stand on my feet all day with 2 10-minute breaks and a 30-minute break. And thank God for those. Give my back a rest. You don't know pain. I'm in constant pain. And it's not anything that overwhelms me. It's irritating. And then you bend the wrong way and it really hurts. And your pain goes from a 2 or a 3 to about an 8 or a 7 or an 8. And makes you want to scream for your mother. But you know what? I shake it off and go back to work because it doesn't last. And I'm going to continue the cycle until I can't anymore. That's just the way it is, Von Helton. My lot in life is work. Your lot in life is to be useless. Well, Von Helton's full of shit.
Get all the renters to destroy your property and not pay no rent. And turn everybody in the fucking state of Kentucky against you, thanks to his congressman / attorney, and see how fair you do. Because you wouldn't be able to do shit either.
Hey, all my mirrors.
I guarantee it. Let me take every dime of your money, take all your property, take everything you fucking own, and then turn everybody against you and see how.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You're just a paranoid little man, is what you are. In all my mirrors, he's full of shit, too. I've seen plenty of people in wheelchairs and some very handicapped people with jobs.
Good you do. Because I guarantee you'll be in the same boat as me. You'll be living in your fucking car like I'm living in my car.
Nope,
God
I
damn,
sure
you guys
wouldn't.
are fucking. You guys are horrible. You guys are horrible, man. You guys are fucking horrible. Fucking trolls. You need to die. Every one of you motherfuckers need to die. I had somebody say, "Oh, you need to forgive these people." Okay, well, the gods. I asked the gods. I said, "Should I forgive them?" They said, "Fuck no, you shouldn't forgive them. You don't return. You don't."
I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. I was wrong. I don't play tit for tat. I hope you have a long, long life, Helton. I do. You know why? Because it's never going to get any better.
Turn evil for good. These motherfuckers don't give a shit if I apologize or if I ask for forgiveness or whatever. They wouldn't, or if I forgive them. These people are evil fucks. They don't give a shit about nothing except themselves. Isn't that right, trolls? Fuck yeah, that's right. Giving these fucking trolls forgiveness would just spur them to do more evil. It doesn't stop it. It makes it worse. Yeah, well, like I said, let me swell your feet and legs up to where that you're in the hospital in pain and see how much jobs you get done. All right? Does that sound like a plan? Does that sound like a plan? Let me fucking swell your shit up. I'm literally gonna ride in a broke down Ford. See, this is
I don't know about swelling your shit up, but I'm about to split your fucking lip. You don't shut the fuck up.
that could be construed as a curse right there. That could be construed as a curse right fucking there. Swell your feet and legs up to the size of balloons.
You know what? I ain't gonna curse. I don't curse you. I want you to have a long, long life. I honest to God do. Like I said, because I know it's not gonna get any better for you. Ever. I want it drawn out. I want to watch you writhe.
And see how much fucking work you do. And like I said, there were many instances where it was so painful I had to go to the
Oh,
hospital.
bull.
Let's see how much work you can do then. I hope to God, I hope to God that the gods curse every one of you goddamn terrorists, you domestic fucking terrorists with fucking goddamn lymphedema in your feet and legs. So if your feet and legs swell up like mine did, to where that you can't work.
Well, for one thing, I'm not as overweight as you are. I am overweight, but I'm not nearly as overweight as you are. And for another thing, I'm a lot more active than you are. I actually get off my ass and do things. I don't just sit and do nothing like you. You worm.
And in some cases even had to have help getting out the fucking door. Then maybe you guys will get a fucking clue and realize how bad it was. Because you have no idea how bad lymphedema is. You couldn't have. There's no way you could have. Not all work requires you to be on your feet. Okay, get the fuck out of my room, you lying son of a bitch. Get the fuck out of my room. I'm going to post this for everybody to see too, because this is a stupid ass lie too. Not all work requires you being on your feet.
No, not
You're a
all
fucking
work.
liar.
Not all work requires you being on your feet, you stupid son of a bitch. I've worked at a few places where you didn't have to work. The where you didn't have to stand while you were working.
You're a liar. Every job requires you to be on your feet. Every fucking job. Don't you think if I could have got a job sitting on my ass, I would have took it? Of course I would have. There is no such job as that. You're a lying sack of shit. There is no such job as that. Because if there was, I'd have took it. I got something wrong with my throat. I don't give a shit. I don't care. I just want to see you all fuckers. That's what I want. That would.
You want to see us dead. You first. You first. but you're going to be here for a while. Oh, I want you to live forever. Oh, yeah, buddy. I want you to live forever. You know what's fucked up? Is he's only 4 years older than me. Hey, Aspen Alpine. He's only 4 years older than me. Damn! Hey, Hong Ling.
Be an excellent Christmas present to me from the gods is for every one of you fucks to drop, because see, that takes care of a major problem, that nobody seems to be able to fix. Apparently, you contact an attorney general. Apparently, they're too fucking stupid to throw all these motherfucking online terrorists, in jail. They don't have the common sense God gave a gnat. Because if they did, every one of you fuckers would already been in jail years ago, if for harassment, if nothing else. But apparently, we don't even. Apparently, YouTube's legal team is too fucking stupid to know what harassment is.
Helton. You shouldn't even be allowed internet access. How do we know you're not? Well, never mind. I'm not going to put that out there because that's just wrong. That's just wrong. I don't have any proof. Quit it! Meatball, what the hell are you doing? Oh, cat. What the hell? We're supposed to be bros. Fucking clawing up my chair and shit. Anyway, short and simple. Fuck you.
Or they would have had all you motherfuckers kicked off of YouTube a long time ago, right?
Good luck with that. Oh, and it's Rabid Old Bat. Okay? Rabid Old Bat. Get it right. I hate it when people don't get my name wrong.
Yeah. You guys have been gone a long time ago. See, according to YouTube's terms of service, you don't have a right to harass someone.
I'm not harassing you. I am reviewing your content and calling you a fuck face.
Okay, so when you make a hate channel about Von Helden, or you make a hate channel about yes, Reb and Channy, even though they're a mess. But when you
A mess? Come on, bitch. Anyway, is Vaughn completely broke, no income at all, or does he hide money? You know what? This guy lies so much. It's hard to it's hard to say. It is. It's hard to say with this fucker. He could be hiding money. It's very likely. It's very likely. And as far as I know, he doesn't have anybody giving him anything.
You make a hate channel about somebody, and then you make a bunch of hate videos about that somebody, you are harassing that person. Yes, you are, by definition. I'm sick that nothing's been done about these fucking trolls. You all should have been punished a long time ago, and I mean permanently punished. It doesn't stop, and I'm convinced, I'm absolutely convinced that the only time it's going to stop is when every one of you fuckers are dead. Then it stops. Then it stops. Prove me wrong. Anyway, for those of you that are not a fucking YouTube troll and are
Well, I'm kind of hoping you choke to death. But I don't think either one of us is going to get what we want. What do you think?
not here to run your fucking mouth,
Hey, Irv,
I
how
do
you
need
doing,
donations
hon?
so that I can either go further south or further west to get away from the remaining little bits of cold. It's supposed to be going away though, so hopefully that's true. Going west hasn't worked so far. Oh, if you go west, it'll be warmer. Yeah, yeah, the goddamn cold front just fucking followed me the whole way. That car will break down. Oh God, oh God, you piece of shit. Here, let me go vertical so I can fucking see where that comet is. There we go. That car will break. Listen to this fucking terrorist piece of shit cursing me with that car breaking down. That car will break down soon, and then what, Bond? See, they say this shit to put a curse on you, folks. Whenever somebody says shit like this, they're trying to put a curse on you. So I want y'all to read it with your own eyes. Whenever they say shit like this, they're putting a curse on you. So what you do with people like that, what you do with a piece of shit like that is you ban them forever. And then that way they can't say shit like that. Curses ain't real. Well, then you're an idiot, Richie Ruggs. I pray you get everything you so rightly deserve. Oh, and what would that be, Maggie? That I rightly deserve to be killed or die or my car break down or shit like that? Is that what I richly deserve? Yeah, I already know that answer. Can you tell me why people should be sending you financial assistance? Okay, let me explain this. Okay, apparently everybody's a dumbass this morning. Let me explain this to you. Okay? I have to have help because I had some motherfucker go into a court of law and literally rob me blind. Now, I know you're too fucking stupid to understand that when somebody robs you blind, you ain't got no help. I don't know why you can't understand that concept. Why is that so hard for you to fucking...
I got no idea why J Dubs. Shout out to Richie. Wherever you are, buddy. Anyway, um, I have no idea why J Dubs is sweating Baron Von Helton's nuts. How you doing, Von Beardo? I got no fucking clue.
understand? Are you a dumbass? Let me go into your fucking bank account and clean out your bank account, take everything you fucking own and leave you with nothing, and then see if you don't need some help. Are you an idiot? Are you a fucking idiot? Because it sounds like it. See, posting shit like this makes you sound like a fucking idiot. When you have somebody that goes into your bank account and steals everything out of your bank account and then goes into your house and steals everything out of your fucking house, you might need...
Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Shit. Okay. All right, Irv. Oh my lord. Last night, oh my God, I never felt so much sympathy pain in my entire fucking life. Oh my God. And you, that was just sick. It was just sick. Oh my God, it was just sickening. Hey, Hungling. Live on, Beardo. You might get some traction. Um, no words. Sorry. I was just looking at my cat. She was doing something.
Need a little fucking help, dumbass. Are you really that fucking stupid?
No, but apparently you are stupid enough to not pay your taxes.
Apparently you are, because you're saying stupid shit like this. You're an idiot. You're an idiot, and you're banned. Go away. You're fucking banned. Make a cardboard sign. Yeah, so
I
I
was
get
having
so I get arrested and
flashbacks.
thrown in jail. Are you fucking high? Panhandling's illegal and you fucking know it. He didn't have access to your bank account. Oh my God, you're a dumbass. Mine and mom's bank accounts were attached, you dumbass. Go away. See, you guys don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and then you get on here and start a bunch of shit, and then everybody believes you, thinking that it's true. Well, see, you got to come to me and find out what's really being going on. The world doesn't owe you a living. It does when I get my entire shit stolen. Go away. Like I said, let me steal everything you've got and see how you do. Sir Bex Tiegler, I appreciate that you're praying for me, but it depends on who you're praying to. Because if you're praying to the Christian God, which is the one that started all this shit in the first place, well, then you're praying amiss, right? I'm in this situation because of Christianity. Why do you think I left Christianity? I left Christianity because it kept getting me killed, or it kept getting everything taken from me. You realize I've been dead several times, right? Or have you forgotten that shit? God's a freedom religion. They're supposed to deliver me. I don't know when. Why?
Do you want to know the world owes him a living? Well, Irv, you know something? When I was growing up, I had ADD, and they didn't know it was ADD, and they just thought I was just a dumb kid who couldn't learn, or a bad kid because I just didn't want to learn. I found it more interesting to look outside than to pay attention. I'd find myself daydreaming a lot because math just didn't do it for me. And I wonder, why did I fail that test? I wonder why. So I didn't get the greatest start. And this little prick wants to piss and moan because he didn't get his mom's stuff. Well, you got the land stolen from you because you let it happen. As far as I'm concerned, you're the author of your own destiny. And every piss poor decision you've made up till now has led to this, up to and including not paying your taxes. So quit your pissing and moaning.
Why do you keep running to Democrat states? Because I was told that Democrats will actually give you shit, but I'm beginning to think that nobody's going to give you nothing. Yes, the gods of freedom religion are supposed to deliver me from this insanity. I hope that's true. Vaughn, you believed a bogus letter about seven abortions in Bohemian Grove. No, I did not believe. I put out what if I'm told something, I'm going to put it out there. Don't like it, don't put it out there. If you don't want me saying stuff, don't put it
She
out
didn't
there.
fucking
The
put
world
it out.
does not exist to keep.
Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Time the fuck out, you stupid bastard. How's it her fucking responsibility to make sure it doesn't go on? How's that her responsibility? That's your responsibility to make sure it's true before you open your big, fat, toothless maw. Oh my fucking god, I hate you. God, I hope you fucking choke.
You alive. Well, see, that's wrong speak. Go away. Because if you was in my position, you would want help too. And here's what I'm going to do. Everybody that says I don't deserve help, I'm gonna ask the gods to make you in a situation similar to mine. That way, you have to have help. Why didn't you invest in retirement planning when you worked for the government? Because at the time I was young, dumb, and stupid, and didn't think about it. You know, you don't think about shit when you're young. I've gotten many tarot card readings. They were always now the one tarot card reading I had in North Dakota was accurate as fuck. It said you'll have a child, but it won't be.
Well, I tell you what, anytime he feels froggy, he can leap. He can just do it. I don't care. There ain't nothing he can say to me that I have not heard before. Call me an old whore. He can call me this. He can call me that. I don't care. I will nuke this fucker.
Be yours. Wow, that ended up being accurate, didn't it? That kid in North Dakota was never mine. Now, as far as me e-bagging, like I said, let me go into your bank
Hey,
account,
how you
steal
doing,
all
my
the money out of
brother?
your
How
bank
you
account,
doing?
steal all your property, and swell your feet and legs up with lymphedema where you can't work, and see how you do. I guarantee you'll be living in your car, and I guarantee you'll be right on here e-begging like me. Because you got to. You ain't got no choice. There's no other choice. Now, what the gods and goddesses of freedom religion have said, they said they're going to restore me back to the way I was before all this gobbledygook got started. And I'm believing that promise because it was a promise given to me, so I'm believing it. But until then, until I get delivered out of this mess, I'm going to need donations. It's just that simple. Unless you just want me to sit here and die, which is probably what you do want, right? I mean, if you were in the same situation as me, I think you would want some help too.
No. You know what I'd be doing? Putting down stakes somewhere. Getting a PO box, getting a job in that order, and start saving for a place. Yes, I certainly would. But, that's just what I would do, but not this fucker. He'd rather starve.
You know, you could do Uber Eats delivery, and how am I going to do that with no working phone? Now, if you want to turn my phone back on? It's $190 to turn my phone back on. You want to turn my phone back on for me? Give me a $190 donation, and I'll turn my phone back on. I'll turn it on right fucking now. How's the $500 a ton? Oh, God, where have you been, dude? That was a month ago. The $500 that Todd gave me was a month ago. Where you been, man? What's my plan for today? My plan for today is to get somebody to give me some donations so I can run over here and get some gasoline. That's my plan for the day. And we're already 52 minutes in, and I still don't have any donations. If all 42 of the people watching right now gave $5 to my Cash App, I'd be out of this mess right now. Boom, gone, done. It'd be done. It would be over with. If all 42 of the people watching me, well, 41 now, somebody left, but if all 41 of you will give $5 to my Cash App, I wouldn't be in this mess right now. I'd have enough money to go get me a place, get out of this goddamn cold weather. What do I want for Christmas? That should be obvious. I want everything put back the way it was before all this shenanigan bullshit got started. That's what I want. That's what I've always wanted. When have you been able to start wearing socks again? No. No, I'm not. When it takes 5 hours to put a pair of socks on, after a while you just figure out, hey, I'm just not going to wear socks, right? Takes me 5 hours to put on a pair of socks. Fuck that noise. I just won't wear them. Well, it's bad for your feet to be in shoes without socks. Yeah, it is. It does get a little smelly, I guess. As soon as I leave here, man, I'm going back to the campgrounds. I come here to get Wi-Fi because ain't no Wi-Fi at the campgrounds. Sucks too, man. I wish there would have been Wi-Fi at the campground. Then I wouldn't have to come here except for food.
Mm-mm-mm. Put a one in the chat if you want another one, and I'll look up something else just in case. Okay, good night, Irv. Okay, I got something for you. Let me share Nats in the Pizza's link first. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. He does the best edits. He really does. So if you're not already subscribed, do subscribe. That's a good way to get your stuff without having my big mouth over it. Graveyard Flowers has got all your shanty needs met. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Graveyard Flowers.
Hi. How are folks doing? So yeah, I had a little talky talk and stuff, and I can do drag shit, so fuck it, you know? I'll do something actual real with that someday. I know it's just there, so it's gonna happen at some point. I don't know what form it'll take. I really don't. I'm thinking probably stage show type thing, or I don't know, maybe you guys, I don't know. Maybe I'll end up on fucking RuPaul Drag Race. I don't know. Whatever. But I think I saw like 1 or 2 emails of somebody that said, oh, I got a drag name for you. I'm sorry, I didn't even read your email. I'm sorry. I saw it, but I didn't read it. Shanny opened it up, but I didn't read it. So I apologize, but I got my drag name. You know, Grok helped me, so. Anyway. Life's been pretty rough lately with food. You know, because everything is so expensive. We get the EBT card, and then it's like, it's gone so fast because everything is so fucking expensive, you know? And no, we don't buy, like, stupid shit for food. We buy, like, fruits, vegetables, and stuff to cook, you know? It doesn't matter. The amount of money we get on a card doesn't... It's not enough money with the prices. It's just not, you know? So it's very rough, and if you can help me out, you know where to do that. I'm not going to mention it. Like, if you can, that would be great. If you want to know where you can help, it's in my description on my channel, you know.
It's not enough because Shanny eats like a mule. She eats like a fucking starving rhinoceros. Talky talk. Yeah, it's a talky talk situation. And you know what? I'm hoping that there aren't nations in this world that think we are like that. This is what we are like. I don't want them to think that I am what I am what Americans are like. I'm kind of trashy. Hey Andrea, how you doing, baby? Oh my god, this is drunk. Oh my fucking god! But this guy is fucking nuts, man. He is. I'm a weirdo, but this guy is fucking nuts. He is. He's a sorry fuck. But I tell you what, he's not nearly as worthless as that last worthless shit that we just looked at. Get him.
And I think it's in most of my videos, in the description of my videos. So if you can help, thank you. And I just, God bless you, you know. Because I don't have many calories. You know, I don't eat many calories in a day at this point. And it's and I'm walking places, like I walk around, you know. You guys know, like I have to walk to do the shit I have to get done because I just can't afford things, man. I don't make enough money. When I had the gig that I was making money, I was not making much. Not enough to fucking feed a family and, you know, and pay rent. And Jesus, I could barely afford the whole cell bill. you know? It was great that Shanny was making YouTube money because that was paying for her cell phone, because it's just, I wasn't making that much money, man. So, well, I was making plenty of money. I was making fucking $15 an hour. But it's not enough in this economy, with the state of the dollar and the place where prices are at. Forget it. So pray for me and Shanny. You know, it's fucking rough. But Shanny and I watched this interview with Madonna, and she was like talking about her life and how she connected with, she says God. She connected to God through Kabbalah, and I've never been one to ever.
What's this got to do with what you were just talking about? That was a weird segue into the next subject. But okay.
Endorse anything like that. Kabbalah or the Zohar, read the Zohar, any of that shit. No, I would never recommend that, and I don't now. But man, she's way deeper of a person and way more intelligent than I thought she was. Holy shit.
Let me give you a little hint. It is way more expedient to get a job and work to get the money you need than it is to sit there and humiliate yourself in front of an audience of people who do not like you. You dig? I had to claw my way up. I don't call that working for you. To me, it's far more expedient. Hey, Colonel Chubbs.
Yeah, Madonna's pretty cool, man. She is. But she's got a curse on her head because she's been changing the words in the book of Revelation. And if anybody has read the book of Revelation, you know at the end of it, it says if you change one letter in this book, you got a curse. So if Madonna's really a good person and not satanic, you better repent of changing those words, because you have. In your live shows, you know, what the fuck is with dogs at 11 p.m.? I'm sorry. I'm pretty weak right now, guys. I'm sorry. My stomach's been hurting most of the day. And I have my cigarettes, though. I know. And it seems weird, like, oh, you had cigarettes. Oh. These cigarettes I smoke are literally $1.70 a pack. And honestly, I have such a severe addiction to nicotine. And smoking for me is like a medicine, I'm telling you. It's something that I wish I could quit forever, but I can't. I'm not capable of getting over the addiction of it. And it doesn't matter if I try the
You know what? One day you may just have to. One day you may just have to.
fucking patch or gum. None of that shit works. It's not. I'm addicted to also the action of it, you know? I'd like to quit, though. I would. But just pray for us, man. We have some angels in our lives that help us, but it's not many people, and they're suffering too. And it's horrible to have to ask somebody that's already suffering, like, I know you're suffering, but could you help a little bit with something? Because we literally are starving. Our microwave broke too. The microwave fucking broke. So some of these meals that we get with the Meals America, we get Meals America because we're dirt poor, proven dirt poor, and some of the meals that they give us are microwave only. So it's like, Shanny's like, I'll just take it out and throw it in a pot and heat it up that way, which it works kind of, but with some of them it's not going to work very well because there's multiple side dishes. And what, I'm just going to, toss the side dishes in with the main dish in a pot? I mean, okay, whatever, You do what you got to do to get by, so.
When I was going hungry, I would have killed to have had a meal service feed me. I would have anything. And I'd have ate every crumb.
I don't have any energy to do nothing. I'm going to be honest. I just want to go lay down. A little bit of Diet Coke. That's the Diet Coke with Shanny. So I got myself a Monster, the big ones, which are they're too expensive. They're too expensive, and I should quit energy drinks because it's just not good for you. They don't hydrate you really. They do dehydrate you. But when you're drinking them, it feels good to drink them. But then you're dehydrated. Yeah, I gotta quit them.
Those big ass fucking Monsters are like $6 or $7, $8. Up there, they're probably 10. And Shanny got something special. Fuck me. I was drinking tap water or tea. Or coffee. Oh boy, I didn't go without my coffee.
But I wanted to try to get back on the horse with making videos. I feel like I neglected my channel for a bit, and I want to go back to what I was doing, really. But the whole drag thing is going to be a thing, and I'm happy about that, and I can do something with it someday. And I have plans for it. I do have ideas, but I'm keeping most of it to myself for obvious reasons. Because I have asshole trolls that love to steal every single fucking thing I do and try to make a joke out of it. And this would literally just be a fucking joke, assholes. But I ain't giving you any of my ideas. I'm not giving you my drag name. You could suck my fucking cock because every single goddamn thing I try to do, you try to ruin. Because you're fucking pathetic with no good ideas of your own. This is to reaction channel fucking morons. You have no originality. None. The only thing you can do is look at my stupid ass and... What is your fucking point anyway? I know what your point is. You want to make money on YouTube.
No. Hey, guys. This moron thinks I make money. And lots of it. That's why I do this. I do this for the money. No, bitch. I do this for the shits and giggles of it. I do this to entertain my audience. I do this for attention. Because I like attention. I like the fact that I have 15 people's undivided attention. That's two good reasons right there that have nothing to do with money. So, fuck off.
but you're not talented enough to make it on your own merit. So you take people that are pariahs on the internet and throw them on your channel saying it's your content when it's not. It's slanderous bullshit 100% of the time. Enough of that bullshit. I'm going to TYT situation, and we're going to figure out what the hell the deal is with this UN. What's the UN deal with Israel? I've been literally screaming from the rooftops for however long that the UN should fucking do something about this. Oh, there's a UN peace deal? Get my window up here, Jesus. Let's see it. We got Anna here, and I don't know if Cenk Uygur situation is up there, but sub to TYT, do it now.
The United Nations Security Council has now officially approved President Donald Trump's so-called peace plan for Gaza with 13 votes in favor. Now, China and Russia were the only two countries that did not vote in favor, but they also...
What is Trump's peace plan for Gaza? The UN adopted Donald Trump's plan for peace in Gaza. What does that even mean? Donald Trump said that they should just level the whole place, pretty much. He can't wait to build the Trump Riviera. What?
Share Colonel Chubbs' link in the chat. Share Colonel Chubbs' link in the chat. Let's get him some subs. Let's get him some subs. Ow, ow, ow. Meatball, why with the claws?
What plan does Trump have, UN? You're full of shit. What?
So did not vote no. They abstained instead. Now, they could have also used their veto power to veto it, but chose not to, and it's probably because of some threats, which we'll get to in just a minute. Now, if you're wondering what's in this so-called peace plan, it's that 20-point plan that we've covered on this show previously, but just as a reminder, the U.S. resolution calls for an international stabilization force to enter, demilitarize, and govern Gaza. So a cabal of international, leaders coming in and essentially making decisions about Palestinians and the land that they live on. Okay, great. But nonetheless, the proposal, which contained Trump's 20-point ceasefire plan, also envisions a board of peace to oversee the peace plan, though it does not clarify the composition of the board. And there are some serious issues with that, which I'll also get to in just a minute. But after the vote, President Trump did gloat. Before I get to that, your 2 cents, Cenk.
He gloated? Oh, he gloated that the UN supports his fucking plan? I thought you were anti-globalist, Don. Yeah, you're a fraud. Start to finish, from the very beginning, fraud. Now you love the UN. Really? Right, because they said they support your fucking plan? The UN is more of a joke than they ever been. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, look, there's an upside here to what has happened. But there's 2 massive unanswered questions, and that's where the rubber hits the road. So let's tell you about what happened here and then talk about, but how we're going to answer those questions.
Look at this shit. I love these graphics. Cenk's 2 cents, man. Look, I want a Cenk coin. Holy shit, Cenk, you should fucking have them minted. Like, have some Cenk Uygur coins printed up that look like Eisenhower dollar coins. Holy shit. I'd buy one. I might buy 10. If I had the money, I don't. But Cenk, make the coins. That's sick.
What's next?
So Trump thinks that's it. Peace in the Middle East, or at least that's the way he's advertising this. He wrote on Truth Social, congratulations to the world on the incredible vote of the United Nations Security Council just moments ago, acknowledging and endorsing the, in all caps, Board of Peace, which will be chaired by me and include the most powerful and respected.
There's something in the Bible that's called the man of sin. That's called the beast. That's called the son of perdition. If this guy isn't it, then there's no way that's going to happen, I think. This is the guy. He's going to be the chairman of the Board of Peace to make peace in Israel. And the UN goes, yep, that's our guy. What the fuck? I got chills. He's the Antichrist. Do you understand that?
Leaders throughout the world. Now, it will be chaired by the man who just had an al-Qaeda terrorist in the White House and said glowing things about him, talked about how handsome he was, in fact, aboard Air Force One prior to that. And this is also the same guy who has...
Oh, Donnie. Donnie, you like that Arab guy? You like him? He is awful handsome, isn't he? I mean, I don't have to really show you. It's been out there so much now because of the Bubba Blue... Trump Blue Bubba deal. Okay? I don't need to show you it, but there's a clip of Donnie, right? And he's giving a speech. He's giving one of his speeches. And he adjusted the microphone, right? Because it's one of those microphones on a long thing, and it's the little mic at the top.
Hey, I got a creator I want y'all to check out. It's Colonel Chubbs. He's in the chat right now. Like, share, and subscribe to Colonel Chubbs. It's not a request.
And he put it like this. Oh, I gotta adjust the microphone. Oh, and he goes. Oh, he was telling you then. Oh, I'm daddy, all right. He's a bisexual daddy. I'll tell you that right now.
Helped Mohammed bin Salman, the crown prince of Saudi Arabia, get away with literal murder. He ordered the murder and dismemberment of Washington Post journalist and U.S. resident Jamal Khashoggi. Yeah, they were complimenting each other in the White House today. So with that in mind, the security resolution, okay, so basically what they're planning on doing here, the Security Council's resolutions are not, they're considered binding under international law, and I'm sure people aren't going to like that I'm going to say this, but it's just the truth. International law doesn't mean anything anymore.
Okay? I fucking love it. Anna, I mean, I could be, I wouldn't, nah, I ain't good enough for that. Did you watch one of my videos, Anna? I hope so. So watch me for 5 seconds, you know, and I'd be so happy, you know. Exactly. I've been saying to you what? The UN has absolutely zero teeth. They can't do anything. So all of a sudden they're going to be able to do things. Well, hey, I'd be for it. If we could stop the genocide, I'd be pro-UN. Look, overnight, if they'd stop that genocide, I would go, look, I don't like the UN. I never liked the UN. I always thought it was a bunch of bullshit.
I'm going past this.
Bank, that's theirs, and call it Judah. Yoda, call it that. And go, oh, I had nothing to do with the Palestinian state being made. It's called Judah. I made northern, southern kingdoms of Israel. I brought back Judah. How about that?
How about you shut the fuck up? And I've had enough of you. Okay. Shanny's having a sad.
I didn't cheat you.
Wow, my algorithm's dead. Like, there's 0.
No, it takes a little bit for it to pop. Usually.
I guess so.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
It's been a while since I actually came on camera and talked to people. The reason why I don't want to talk to anyone is pretty simple. I'm not treated like a person. I'm not treated like I matter. I'm not treated like I have feelings.
Feelings? When did you upload that disc? I didn't know you had feelings. Of course I know you had to have feelings. When it comes to you, nobody else, you couldn't care less about anybody else. Shanny.
Been treated like I'm someone that I'm not.
Oh, poor baby.
And I am in constant sorrow and grief and in such intense physical pain that I don't think much of any people would be able to handle it. I woke up this morning and I was on the couch and I crawled into bed with Jason and I wanted to be cuddled. Said I was having nightmares because I was. And he said, no shit. I was hearing you screaming. And this is always the same dream.
That was loving.
Of my family. Of my sister treating me like how other people treat me, like I don't exist. That I don't matter. And it always goes back in a time when we were teenagers and how cruelly she would treat me. And I always go back to how cruelly my parents treated me and how everyone ignored my cries. And it was treated like I was some kind of drama queen. Instead of a person that was really hurting.
You're still carrying that around with you? All that kid stuff? That's just kid stuff. Can't you be grown-ups?
And then I wake up severely PTSD'd out, and it's like my son is treating me the same way. My sons are treating me the same way, that I don't exist. That my feelings don't matter. And allowing people to lie about things and never standing up for me. It's like that's a problem people seem to have, is they never want to stand up for me, but they see me. They say they're my fans, these people. They see me stand up for people that, in all relative, they didn't deserve to be stood up by me. They treated me like shit. But I saw something that was done wrong to them. And I stood up for them time and time again. I don't get such defense. But I know why I go to people's defenses, because that's how I would want to be treated. What I notice from the majority of mankind, though, is they don't treat others how they want to be treated. They treat others with complete disdain and invalidation and disregard. But me, I want to listen to Jesus. I want to go do what's right by him, which is why he ordered me to tell people how I felt, because I didn't want to tell anyone. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I still don't. Because I just feel so betrayed by mankind. You know, your life is starting to get back together. What does man do? They destroy your life again after it's been destroyed how many times? And they think it's funny. They laugh about it. I don't know how many messages Jason's received where it's like, haha, you're gonna starve?
Yeah. Sodom.
You think it's funny that people go hungry? You think it's funny that people are poor? Maybe you find it funny because...
You know what? You made fun of the poor when you had money. And now that the shoe's on the other foot, you don't like it. Exactly, Chaparita. Exactly. I don't know what the hell she's on about.
Through constant calling and trying to set me up with authorities. None of it's gone through. All of it looked at unsubstantiated. All your calls to authorities never worked.
Correct.
Because I'm innocent, like I've been stated. People want me to go on attack, and I don't want to attack people. I don't want to throw shade onto people. I don't want to hurt people the way they hurt me. I don't want to be like the people who's destroyed my heart. I have integrity. I have morals. I have ethics. And the way I've been treated by people, I would never treat other people that way. I would never want my worst enemy to feel the way I feel. So empty and alone and hurt and angry at the people who should have defended you but decided to be silent. And your silence is consent. Not one person has the balls enough to say, stop doing this to this person. They don't deserve it.
You know, you can stop this by getting off of YouTube. You know that? Hit that red X. Yep. That's all you gotta do. So technically, the bullies can't reach you if you turn off the computer. And if you save your money and move somewhere else and don't tell nobody where you go. But you're not going to do that. See, what I just proposed was the smart thing to do.
Not one person has the balls. You'd rather see pain. You'd rather cause sorrow and grief and hurt. A hurt that you'll never feel. I guarantee you, you'll never feel the way I feel. I'm alone.
Bullshit. That's major bullshit. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, lady.
You'll never feel as hopeless as I do. And you're lucky. But that's how you treat your fellow man. You think it's funny to make someone feel this way? To tear their soul apart and cause every single standard structure to fall that keeps them going and thriving. These people have gotten me fired from jobs. They've broken my relationships up. And my fans are silent.
What fans? What fans? The hell are you talking about? You have buddy trolls. There are only a few people that really like you. And that feel sorry for you. I'm with the majority that don't feel sorry for you. I would like to, but I can't.
Allowing these monsters to continue. Why would I want to speak to anyone? When I've been so torn apart as a person. You even took my sons away. My only hope and the only reason why I kept going. And it's gone. And now my health is going down the tubes again. I'm hurting more. I'm more stressed out. And I'm always crying. And there's nothing I can do. There's nothing to heal this.
You know what that makes you? Weak. I doubt seriously you're crying 24/7. Nope. I feel no pity for you. I feel no sympathy for you. I've been in your position before. I've never had the luxury of squatting in a house. I've slept on couches, slept in spare rooms.
Because I will never, ever be treated like a person. I will never be treated the way I deserve to be treated, with respect.
Maybe I'd lay off of you if you'd have just left it when you went to jail. But according to William, you were begging and pleading with the cops for them not to take him. And this is after he kicked your child in the head and stomach. You begged and pleaded with the cops for them not to take him. I'd be saying good riddance. Keep him there. When do I gotta go to court? Good. I'll be there. I'd make sure his ass went to prison.
And love and dignity. Just like every other person deserves to be treated. Everything has been taken away from me.
No, you've shoved everything away. You've shoved everything away. You sabotage yourself. Thanks for the word.
Everyone leaves.
Yeah, because they find out what a toxic bitch you are.
And I'm left alone, knowing I don't deserve this because I know my innocence.
That's right.
I know I did the best I could. And I know I'm being unfairly and unjustly treated. Because people want a pariah.
You know that?
They want a bad guy. Without actually focusing on the real bad guys. Instead, they focus on someone that's broken and crying constantly.
broken. You weren't broken for the 3 years they were gone. You were living it up. You were partying like it was 1999. Bitch, who the hell do you think you're bullshitting? I've got it in my archive. You didn't give a damn. Fuck me. You're just afraid that they'll tell all your little dirty secrets. What other little secrets are they going to tell? What other little secrets you got?
Someone who's had everything stripped away from them. And you enjoy it. You enjoy it. You enjoy seeing someone in pain and in distress. You enjoy seeing me hurt. And then you say, I'm the monster. I don't enjoy seeing anyone in pain. People need to wake up and realize how they treat people. And how much damage they do to people. You think it's funny that people going hungry. You think it's funny to break other people's relationships away. You think it's funny to steal a child from a mother.
No, I think it's awful funny that you're throwing a fucking tantrum now when you should have threw a tantrum back then. You should have been devastated. Oh my God. I don't get you.
Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Because I don't even like looking in the mirror because all I see is just pain. All I see is pain. But what you see when you look in the mirror, you see someone who causes others pain.
No.
And I'd rather be in pain for the rest of my life than be like you. Someone who causes pain. Someone who refuses to defend those who need to be defended.
I'm going to tell you something right now, girlie. I don't have to defend you, of all people. And I will not defend you or anybody else that I don't feel like I want to defend. If you're my friend, yeah, I'll defend you.
You think it's funny people go hungry. You think it's funny when people suffer. I'm sure you can see the disgust in my eyes.
I'm sure you can see the utter lack of concern in mine.
And that's why I haven't been speaking. Because mankind, you never wanted my love. You always threw my love away.
Do I need to set up some videos of some of your loving? For real? That's just nuts. Nuh-uh, bitch. No, no, no.
You always threw my love away. But at least I know my love is pure and not tainted and corrupted. At least I don't want to see my fellow man suffer. But yeah, we are going through financial turmoil because of you guys. We are going hungry.
You ain't going hungry. You still look to be a very large size. Yeah, Jason's getting smaller, but you're getting bigger. Why is that? Because you hoard all the food. And you will beat his ass and take it away from him. You'll scream. You'll throw a damn tantrum. Like you did over them cookies. Shit.
We are suffering. So be proud of yourselves. Oh. Peace of Maranatha.
Okay, I'm going to see how long the last one is. And depending upon how long it is where I'm going to show it or not. No, I really need to get to bed. I gotta be to work. I want to thank everybody that came and saw me. You guys rock. I don't care if you were here for 10 minutes, 10 seconds on 10 minutes, 10 seconds or the whole thing. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. You know why? Do you? Because nobody else will. And y'all take care. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.